Do you love movies? Do you love Universal Studios? Then boy, do we have a video for you. Today we are checking out the brand new summer tribute store here at Universal Orlando. I am very excited. It is based on some of the old attractions and some classic films of Universal Studios. There is going to be some of the most nostalgia that you will ever feel inside of the park, inside of this tribute store right now. So be prepared for that. Either way, let's head inside. It is very warm today. But let's waste no more time. Let's go check out the summer tribute store at Universal Orlando. We have been keeping up with some of the updates on the tribute store. So if you are not aware, it is over here in the Hollywood area again. I do believe Halloween Horror Nights tribute store will be back in New York. That's just a prediction though, so don't quote me on it. Either way, we do have annual pass holder previews today, as well as this morning was team member previews, and it is officially open tomorrow. It is definitely a scorcher here today. It is like a 95, I think. Either way, here it is, the brand new tribute store. I want to go see all of the details where we can, but I can already see some really fun things in the window. Mega Video, Tribute Theater, Mega Castle Arcade. Here we go, Tribute Store Plaza. Let's go ahead and get in line. I love this time of the year when the new tribute stores open. They do such a good job and they're so exciting. We can see some of the details here in the window. Mega Video Rental and Repairs, open daily Monday to Thursday, Friday to Saturday, and Sunday. Why they don't do Monday to Sunday, I don't know. Coca-Cola sponsored. Hey, rewind or be fined. We get to head in. One thing before we go in though, I do want to look at the board here, because before this was filled with the Mardi Gras stuff, and now it looks like you have so many of these like old like posters that might have been hung up back in the day. Oh, a Ghostbusters poster. If you guys can kind of take a look at the old Universal Studios Florida logo up there, Twister. That is awesome. And they have, you know, Lost Dog, things like that, like little like touches of what might actually be posted up there. No skateboarding, loitering, loud music, or sitting in front of the building. Let's head in, and right away we are greeted with Mr. Tape is his name, I believe, down here. Mega Video Rentals welcomes you. And it looks like already we have some Ghostbusters merch inside of the first room. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I think Nicole would appreciate that. She's been talking about getting more tank tops in the park. We still need to get our video done, but it looks like people have already done it. And this is interesting, it's right up front, but it kind of makes sense. So here are the new releases. And so you are getting your photo on these new VCRs. And obviously when you walk into a store, I feel like this is what you would see, right? So if you go into a video store, you're gonna see movies. So that's actually really smart that they did it this way. Oh my gosh. Look at all the posters on the wall. Let's see what we have over here. Coming July 3rd is the movie Parade, which we actually do know that is, I think, the official release date for the Parade. Actually, I thought it was coming earlier. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but either way, there it is. We have The Mummy's Hand. We have Psycho. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna have to look at a lot of this stuff and kind of see if there's any hidden Easter eggs we should kind of like go over. But this is hilarious. Here's like the checkout counter right here. We have floppy disks. No way. So one thing I didn't know is the size of the VCR boxes that you get for the tribute store, I think are thinner than a normal VCR box. These look like the actual size. The ones that you get, I think, are just a little bit thinner. But just look at all of the detail back there. Look at all of like the recording equipment by the TV. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, if you've ever been to like a disc replay, I feel like this still gives you a little bit of that nostalgia, but this goes even further back with some of like the original camcorders. Look at that, $2,300. That's probably what it was back in the day, right? I feel like they're pretty good about it. Oh, VCR rewinder. Vintage. That's awesome. Giant Slimer. Right here as you come in. Ghostbusters, it's like it's being displayed as like, you know, the new movie to come and get. Oh my god, this is amazing. Let's take a look at some of the merch overall in here. We have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We have a plushie. I feel like they need to bring out more plushies. Oh my gosh, it has a speaker. Or it is a speaker, so maybe you have to Bluetooth it. Oh, it is a Bluetooth speaker. That is hilarious. Let's see, the green like slime hat for Ghostbusters. That is sweet. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Let's see, 25 for the shirt. Actually, not too bad. I feel like the Epic Universe merch was like 35, so 25 is a little bit cheaper. Let's see what this one, 25. Oh, 30 for this one. This one feels really soft, by the way. Really like that material. I didn't even see this when we first walked in. You could shoot like marshmallows out of this. That is awesome. And then you have the kid's shirt with Slimer on there. That is sweet. I do like this. The one thing I do wish though, you could see the seam there. So it looks like they just kind of put like a piece of paper to kind of like fill it. So I wish it was more to the cup. But either way, I feel like these typically aren't like super, yeah, it's a 25 for this. Normally these kind of things would be like 35, 40 bucks, but because I think it's not like the highest of quality, it tends to be a little bit cheaper. But I do like all of the figures on there. That's fun. I like this little toy here. You can swap the face around. So if you guys are interested in that, also that is going to be $30 for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man toy. Also, we have a big hoodie here for Ghostbusters. Let's see what's on the front. Oh, you have the little car there. I Ain't Afraid of No Ghosts. Ecto 1 in New York City, established in 1984. And then over here to the right, Nicole's favorite, Shrek, on display. I feel like it's like Shrek's not that old, right? I don't think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like these are all like classic rides. Maybe that's why they have it here. So E.T. obviously still at the park. Jaws no longer here. Back to the Future no longer here. Ghostbusters, Earthquake, Twister, Shrek not here. We do have Jurassic Park though. Let's see. So I guess the rest are just kind of like films, but it looks like the ones up here seem to be some of the rides that were in the park at one point. Coming into the second room, we have more videos on the wall. Gosh, they got like a lot of the classics. That is incredible. I wonder if there's like a lot of repeats or not. Also, looks like we are in the Back to the Future room of some sort. We do have the flux capacitor here. $30 for that one. They are liking their hats in more recent times. Back to the Future. I like this actually. Seems like decent quality. That's nice. Then we have a kid's shirt that says Future Changer. We have some pins here. Let's see. Yeah, so we kind of just have a little bit of merchandise again for Back to the Future with Mr. Tape up there with his angry face. He's so angry. Mr. Tape's got a smile. There we go. Mr. Tape again in the comedy section down here. Billy Madison, classic. Cheech and Chong's next movie. Oh my gosh, Car Wash. These are some old movies. On the other side, we have horror, and thankfully somebody just pointed out that we have some Easter eggs to the Slaughter Cinema with Amazon Cannibals, Beast Baby, and down here, Pumpkin Guts. So they were kind of wondering if maybe that is a kind of nod. Maybe they're bringing back some of those films, because I think they said they were going to return a few. So I wonder if these are Easter eggs for HHN this year. But as we continue on with some of the merchandise for Back to the Future, we have some more shirts out of time. We have these glasses, more flux capacitor action in 1985. Another shirt down here. It all depends on the material. I mean, they have to have different suppliers, because this shirt is definitely a lot nicer than this one. Not that this one isn't like nice, but it's just a little thicker. Like this feels a lot more breathable. Over in this corner, again, some more of these. I feel like they're really digging in to the like flux capacitor and like the car here. Also, we see more Mr. Tape up top. Interestingly enough, I feel like he's wearing 3D glasses, which is interesting. More shirts down here. Looks like we have some magnets over here, 2-pack magnets. Oh man, Nicole's gonna love this. What the Shrek? That is amazing. And it's on the glasses too. Do they have an entire Shrek room, or is it just this? Because this would be amazing. Nicole's gonna love this. On this side we have a tank top. Nicole's been wanting a tank top. This says Get Ogre Yourself Shrek, and it's a tank. I feel like she's gonna pick this up. There's no way she doesn't. What do I just get it for? 37. That's crazy that it's more than like the t-shirts. I also like the material on that a lot. She would really like that. I guarantee it. Also, ogre yourself again with the hats here. I like the other style hats more than this style. A little flimsy for me. I didn't even see the giant ET poster that you could come take a photo with. But we do have a giant donkey and a Shrek poster to go ahead and take photos of. She's gonna love this. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll stop talking about it, but I can't wait to bring her here. She is not here with me today. She will be here probably this weekend when we do come in at some point. Now we are coming into the Jaws section though. It looks like we have almost like something you can hang on a door or a wall. And you have like a little captain's hat, more of a bucket style, and kind of the like tour style hat if you're out on the islands. They are definitely bringing a lot of tank tops, which I really do appreciate because I feel like we need more tank tops for merchandise. It's too hot here in Florida to not have that. It looks like we have more glasses. So these have like the stickers, what I'm noticing. It looks like they have like a sticker around them. That's how they're doing the actual cups here. So I like that we have unique merch for them all, but it is just a sticker there. So I wonder how that's gonna work in time as you wash it, if that'll end up peeling off or not. Mr. Tape, smile, buddy. He's so upset. Here's a little bit of everything over here where we have E.T., Jaws, and Back to the Future. And this is going to be things that you can hang up again, like wall decor. I like that these are kind of like 3D of some sort. So they have some texture to them. Then you have some magnets over here and some phone cases, all pertaining to those movies as well. Fievel Goes West over there, An American Tale. We have King Kong up there, Sherlock Holmes, Phantom of the Opera, Invisible Man, Creature from the Black Lagoon. And still Mr. Tape having an angry face. It must be because people are not rewinding their tapes. This is actually kind of cool. So they have like these bags, which kind of reminds you of almost like the beach, right? So a beach is closed, but I feel like also that is $38. But I feel like this is like stuff you would buy like on vacation. So that's kind of cool that they're giving you like that vibe of vacation. Oh, this is a really soft shirt on this one. Very unique merchandise around the board. It does seem like, what do we have here? Romance, eh? I wonder if they'll put like any of the films out here. Oh yeah, down here. Okay, this is what I was wondering. So this is like the one that you can do for the tribute store. So I was wondering if they would go ahead and put them on display. And it looks like they did. Some Ghostbusters nods here. If you know, you know. Obviously, definitely an ode to the movie. Also, look at all of the fun pieces of merchandise down here. I wonder if you could buy these like figures or not. I don't see anything there. We'll have to keep our eyes out, but that is awesome. Again, more things to take photos of. We'll be going into the arcade in just a second. Looks like we have E.T. now over here. We have some fun plushes. I wonder if you can buy some of these inside of like the Universe store, because I know they sell some of this stuff. I don't recognize a lot of this merch though, to be honest with you. Ah, he's almost smiling. Maybe more of like an angry face. Oh, Mr. Tape. I want Mr. Tape merch, I think. Let's see. Be good. And let's see. Kind of the same on this side here. And over here, it looks like more. Oh, I like these mugs though. Look at those. I like that. That definitely screams coffee to me. Another tank top, knocking it out of the park with those. More Mr. Tape. Let's see what we have over here. Oh, this is like the tribute store. Like if you want to buy yourself a piece of memorabilia. Looks like this is kind of an advertisement for that again. I like that they have things for sale up top. Like it's definitely giving me that disc replay vibe. I like these types of hoodies where it's a lot bigger around the neck, so it's not as tight. I think Nicole likes that as well. $65 for that, if you guys are interested. It kind of seems like for the most part, shirts are going from anywhere from 25 to 35 is what I'm seeing, or 37, I should say. So like this one is 37, and then the kids tend to be around like that 20, 25 mark. We have seen these launch flies. I do know that for sure. And we have some more of the films. So here's another one. I wonder if that's I think those were the two people that were like showcasing it. So I don't think that's somebody's. I wonder if like that's what they're trying to do though, is like kind of riddle them in with everybody's all of these plushes for ET. Now here is what we were looking at earlier, where it's kind of the countertop where you might check out. I'm gonna go ahead, take a look, see if there's any Easter eggs in here that I want to point out. So give me just a minute as I look through, but it looks awesome back here. So at first glance, I did not see too much here, but I do see some fun floppy disks. I feel like we did see the skeleton wiggle before already, but we have the Earl Eye wobble over there, ghost spooky. So fun little tidbits here for the floppy disks. But as far as it goes, my eyes aren't super good at seeing too far out. I have pretty good vision, but I can't see too far away, unfortunately. But I do see some like original Nintendo games back there, which is also fantastic. But either way, don't see anything right off of the bat. So we're just going to kind of continue on right now. I'm sure there's something that's going to be pertaining to the HHN Tribute Store or something in here. I just have not been able to spot it yet. I also love that they use all of the old school TVs. Even look at the cord going up, like the holes in the ceiling. I'm assuming that's on purpose because it kind of makes sense for kind of that like deteriorating style. Let's head into the arcade though. This looks awesome. Oh my god. This is fantastic. It's like we have Jaws right behind us. I love all of the sounds. I wonder if you can interact with anything. Not totally here, but it does say Halloween Horror Nights, the game, part 1. So maybe we need to look around this a little bit more. That is interesting. Here's some Universal merchandise in here, and so there is like sounds. Do you hear that right there? That reminds me of like the Michael Myers like chime. So it's like you get like, I don't know, you get these like sounds of an arcade, and then you get like that Michael Myers chime right in there. Oh, look at this one. Can you play? No, you can't play anything, but it is fun nonetheless. Let's see what's up there. Dueling Dragons. Let's see, a laser dungeon, choose thy fate. That's funny. And there's more wizards. I wonder if this pertains to our new house that we're getting, or maybe this is based on, again, that laser dragon, or laser dungeon rather. This room definitely feels like it has a lot of merch that we have seen around the park though. Like I've seen a lot of these headbands, I'm pretty sure, around. So I think this is more of like a nostalgia room just to come over here. Mrs. Dumpty. Okay, let's see, Out of Magic, try another game. That's actually really funny. Let's see what we have on the sides here. Universal Quest. So these are actually all originals. I didn't realize. That's fun. Again, we've seen some of this merch here before, but I like that it is the classic stuff. I do wish that you could like interact with one of them. That would be kind of fun. However, I'm sure people would probably sit and play it for too long. But I do like that we do have these classic games. That is so funny. As you can see, we do have the like retro merch over there, which we've been seeing a little bit more of around the parks, and kind of makes sense in here. I love the coloring in here. I don't know, this is amazing. Oh, we gotta go over on the other side. I didn't even see under Laser Dungeon, they have stuff on the wall here too. That's absolutely perfect. And then we have like a little like ticket booth here, which looks like we have E.T., Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, and Draws. So we'll go check that room out in a second, but I did want to see this over here on this wall. More Shrek merch that is perfect. New game coming soon. I wonder what's coming in here, or if this is just what it's meant to be, and it's just showing that it's like closed down. What the Shrek? So we have a lot of Shrek merch. I wonder if this is going to be showing up here inside of the DreamWorks land. We do actually have reservations for that in just a few days. Over here we have Gingy. Not My Gumdrop Buttons. Oh, we have a Gingy long sleeve. Again, Not My Gumdrop Buttons written on this too. A big S for Shrek. Nicole's gonna love all this. I feel like she's just gonna want to have like a shopping spree for all of the Shrek merch. This is actually kind of soft. It's like soft, but it's like filled to the brim, so it's not like squishy. Now, some of these posters, again, I think are pertaining to like their twists on movies, or again, so this kind of looks like it'd be from Ghostbusters. This one is giving Back to the Future vibes with like the clock, the car, and then like the hoverboard. So it definitely seems like we're getting kind of these like little tidbits of the movies in their own sort of way at this Mega Castle arcade. I know back in the day you used to put your coins on the like game and you would basically put yourself in line, so you could get like a stack of coins pretty much to then denote that you were coming up next in line for the game. So that is an ode to that there, which is why they have, again, the coin set up for somebody to come play this next up. Again, I really wish that these were playable, but we have Scoop and Sam over here, and like Polybius? I don't know what he is, but it's funny. Let's take a look at the wizard. He looks like he's got a little bit of a lazy eye going on up there, doesn't he? But we do have our iconic gold coins. If you guys want some of those, it looks like we have an E.T., we have Ghostbusters, we have, what is over here? Back to the Future, and then over here, Jaws. Okay, yeah, makes sense, right? All 4 of the movies. You think I would have figured that one out pretty quickly. Also, loved these little, like, what do they call these? Not the, I don't know, the whatever machines where it's like everything like clinks, clongs, and ends up like spitting something out. We used to make these back in high school. We had to do it for physics. You had to like make your own. It's like a Rube something. I don't know. If you guys remember, let me know in the comments. But yeah, these machines were awesome. It looks like we have Earl the Squirrel and Gurg having their own game. So we have Gurg's Alien Adventure, it looks like. Let's see. Oh, no, that is so good. Look at this. I feel like people would love to have this in their house. And again, we have the coins here set up ready to play next. That is fantastic. No way. Why did you get that shirt? Before we move to the next area, I do want to look at the treats as well. So we have our typical Coca-Cola cooler. Let's see what we have down here. Some of the sugar cookies. So obviously we have 4 characters. Oh, interestingly enough, we don't have Ghostbusters down here though. We have E.T., Jaws, and Back to the Future, and then we have Shrek. So those are your 4 sugar cookie options. More Shrek treats. This is amazing. Oh my God, more Shrek. I'm so excited to bring Nicole here. I wish she was here for this one because I feel like she would have been just over the moon with everything here. These look so good too, actually. I want to try the donkey waffles more. And then also this Fiona Swamp cake pop. That actually looks really good. Here's the best part though. This entire area back here is the ticket center. So as you're finishing up getting all of your tickets from the games, you would walk over to the counter and you would pick up all of your fun goodies with all of the tickets that you had earned for the day. We have like the classic yo-yos, those little frogs that you like fling. We have the whoopee cushions. Gosh, 755 tickets for a whoopee cushion. Slinkies, the Chinese finger traps, whistles, snakes, all the big prizes in back, it looks like. That is so good. Okay, let's head into the last room now, into the Tribute Theater. So it looks like this one's meant to be more of a theater of sorts. Ah, it is. That is awesome. And it looks like we have all of the movies surrounding us. So it looks like we have some E.T., followed by Back to the Future, followed by Jaws, followed by Ghostbusters. That is amazing. Are you kidding me? Let's get a closer look at some of these. We have the bow from Jaws. And over here, we have the skyline. I like over the door here. So you actually have the Ghostbusters down here with the door. It looks like it's like smoking and fogging out. Here we have E.T. as well. Love this. And again, Back to the Future. I like that they utilize the screens in a very smart way. Sometimes it just feels like the screens are kind of like slathered up here, but I feel like they actually utilized them really well this time. More perfect photo opportunities here. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And we have a lot more merch even. Wow, this is actually all different. We have some boxer briefs. You guys are needing some boxer briefs for you. Ooh, new hats too. Wait, there's actually kind of a lot of new merch in this room. Like just a generic Ghostbusters shirt there. We did not see this early on. We have like a winter hat and then like a partial long sleeve. We have this Jaws mug. These are definitely things that were not seen earlier. I think I'm gonna have to just take like 5 laps through here and just like keep coming through and finding all of the new details because I feel like I've missed some already, but This is fantastic. You guys have to come and check this out. This is probably going to be like a top 3 summer tribute store of all time. Another photo opportunity with ET over here. And then in this corner, it looks like we have some ET merch. Oh, we have the classic music too. Is this the exit or is this like a fake exit? I don't know. Well, let's see what we have over here. Conan coming soon. American Graffiti, The Thing. This is so cool. What the heck? Earl the Squirrel. I like how it's got his little like footprints walking across with an acorn up there. Look at this ET hat. No. Oh my god. 30 bucks for that. That is amazing too. Oh, I love it all. I feel like if I just had $1 million, I would just buy everything in here. Love the posters on the back wall too. Wow. And then it looks like we head out. Thank you very much. We come back out and there you go. Tribute store all finalized. I'm gonna go through off camera a few times and just go take a few laps because that is so good and I need to just like go absorb it all again. But that is incredible. That may have been the best summer tribute store that we have had here at Universal. I went through 2 more times just to kind of look at everything, spend some time on my own. That was so good. You guys need to visit, check that out because that was so good. I know the Jurassic Park tribute store was really good too. This was another level though. This was, I don't know, it was like there was so much nostalgia with it. It was perfectly executed. Good job, Universal. I love it. Either way, that's it for us here today. Hopefully you guys had fun hanging out at the new tribute store. It is open tomorrow for the public, so you guys are able to come and check that out if you guys want. Either way, see you guys in the next one. Take care.